All right, gang, it is Spotify Wrapped time. Um, Quick predict again off the top. This already looks way better than 2024. That AI slop that we got. This already looks way better, way cooler. So that's a plus. I already know my top artist is going to be Rascal Flatts. Top song will be "I Dare You." Their collab with the Jonas Brothers, just because they're my favorite band. I know myself too well. But yeah, let's dive in. You listened. We counted 11,232 minutes listened this year, which is cool, more than last year. Tastes like yours can't be defined, but let's try anyway. You listen to 248 genres, woohoo! And literally my channel name is Seamus248. How fucking cool is that? Top genres are emo, pop, country, art pop, hip hop, and children's music. Yeah, it must have been all the Disney music I was bumping. Listening age 37. Since you were into music from the early 2000s, listen to 1,700 songs. I have 17 right on the dot. Now, hold on one second, guys. See, I told y'all I know myself too well. Sorry, I had to take a phone call in the other room. Yeah, of course, I'm assuming this will be my top five rounded out. And I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys, of course. Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts from Cars. A Whole New World by Yellowcard and Chrissy Costanza from Against the Current. They're Aladdin cover that they did for A Whole New Sound last year. And Can't Help Falling in Love by the 18s from Lilo and Stitch. Told y'all I was listening to a lot of Disney music, especially with that live action remake of Lilo and Stitch that came out. Of course, there's I Dare You. Top song, listened 164 times. That's awesome. All right, let's proceed. Yep, and there's the top songs. Life is a Highway at number 2. Probably will be creeping up to number 1 next year with, again, the 20th anniversary of Cars and that song coming out. Well, the cover for Cars. A Whole New World by Yellowcard and Chrissy Costanza at number 3. Can't Help Falling in Love by the 18s, of course, an Elvis Presley cover at number 4. And I Want It That Way at number 5. Nice. Top songs, I made a list of all your favorites. We will go check that out in just a second. Add that to the library. Make sure this is still recording. Wait for that to go away, so I don't want to mess with it. All right, on we go. We listened to 23 albums this year. Long live the album. What do we got? Top album was Born to Die by Lana Del Rey. Woohoo! Yeah, because I listened to a lot of her music this year, and Born to Die was just on repeat nonstop. Listened to it for 297 minutes. That's awesome. Top albums, of course, rounding it off, were Alien Nation by 3 Days Grace, which came out this year. Happiness Begins by the Jonas Brothers. Rewind by Rascal Flatts, which is surprising because, again, they're my favorite band, but that album appears, honestly, very seldom. You know, I must have listened to a couple of album tracks in succession. That is probably like what the algorithm is taking into consideration. And then Daughtry self-titled. Again, I listened to so much Daughtry, but I listened to their new stuff. The heavy shit. But I guess we'll just press on. I'm still pleased. 696 artists this year. These five. So these are the top 5: Jonas Brothers, Lana Del Rey, Yellowcard, 3 Days Grace, Rascal Flatts. We know who's number 1. Start your race. Okay, this is kind of cool. How do we do this? Did I get? Wait, what the hell? Oh, you don't control it yourself. I see. February with I Dare You, a 4-day streak in May. October. Well, they just pulled way out ahead of the crowd, didn't they? Rascal Flatts is your top artist. 1,933 minutes, made 0.003%. That is awesome. Usually it's like 0.5 or even 0.05, but 0.03, we're really pushing it there, aren't we? But again, couldn't be happier about that. Made a leaderboard for superfans like you. You better have. You damn right you did. Wow. I'm number 1,338. So I got another 13,379 to go. That seems kind of low for me. Again, top artist Yellowcard at number 2, of course. Lana Del Rey number 3. The Jonas Brothers at 4. Again, because of that collab with Rascal Flatts, I was listening to their music a lot too. And of course, 3 Days Grace, who released their first album with Adam Gontier back in the band, would drop this year, Alienation. That rounds out the top 5 pretty nicely. And now a word from one of your favorites. Here they are. Oh, there's Lana.
I want to say a huge thank you to our Spotify listeners for streaming. streaming our new album.
Yes.
Life is a Highway, Refuel duets.
Mm-hmm. Hey, giving these hits a new life was an absolute blast. Even singing them with Blake Shelton, if you can believe it.
Yep. He's usually such a bore, you know.
No kidding.
But seriously, thank you for a great year, and we will see you guys on the road in 2026.
Woohoo!
Come on!
We want to say a huge thank you to our...
Man, Blake Shelton catching a stray with that comment, but you're not wrong, Jay. Let's continue. All of your listening made you part of something bigger. Which club do you belong to? What the fuck? Cloud State Society, Grit Collective, Club Serotonin, Cosmic Stereo Club, and Full Charge Crew. What the fuck? Software. They just keep coming. What is that? Do I have to tap on one? Oh, I have to keep scrolling. I thought it was waiting for me to, like, pick one. The Grit Collective. Your club believes in rebellion through music. There is no club rulebook. Okay, role as collector. You often save music to your library, building a large collection. Well, that's certainly true. You're in great company. 9% of global listeners are in your club. Club favorites: Yellow Card, Pierce the Veil, All Time Low, Linkin Park, 3 Days Grace, and Fall Out Boy. Cool. I guess that will do it. Time for your victory lap. Oh, yeah, we still got to do the playlist. And if you're not ready for Rap to be over, well... One more thing. Oh, yeah, and of course there's the graphic. Again, and bringing back the top genre, which was absent from the graphic last year. Of course, the top minutes, top 5 artists, top 5 songs. Again, this is just a significant improvement. This might honestly be the best Wrapped ever. They smashed this one out of the park, considering how much of a letdown last year was. Up. We pulled some of your files just in case. The fuck? Wrapped Party. Now challenge your friends to a real-time listening battle. Oh, no, I'm good. Wait, what's this? Yeah, take over my highlights. New Year's Day. Biggest music listening day was the 3rd of January. Repeat heavy day was February 11th. The biggest podcast listening day was July 15th. Yeah, I will look at this later. I just want to get to the playlist. So, let me pause this, and then we'll go look at the playlist. So here we are at the playlist. Again, already with specific numbers of listens for each song, which is really cool. I hope this doesn't go away after a while. Like, this will, stick around to be part of the playlist, in months and years to come. But yeah, I got I Dare You number 1 with 164 listens, 33 for Life is Highway, 27 for... I'm not going to do the numbers for each one. You can see them there. Yeah, that's the top 5 as mentioned. Better Days by Yellow Card, title track from their new album at number 6. The Wonder of You by Elvis at number 7. Hey by the Backstreet Boys number 8. Kind of interesting, because I did listen to that a lot, but that was a B-side that they released as part of their Millennium 2.0 album. And number 7, number 8, number 9, Born to Die by Lana Del Rey. Number 10, rounding out the top 10, is Used to Be by the Jonas Brothers. And Ocean Avenue, perennially a top 5 song for me, On the Outside Looking In. We got Dirty Little Secret by the All American Rejects, With You Around by Yellow Card, National Anthem by Lana Del Rey, Boobies by my friend Devontae Singh, some Usual Suspects returning from years past. We got Praying for Daylight, another song from Yellow Card, Honestly I, Red Camaro from Rascal Flatts, and again, just shouting out some favorites as I see them. Incomplete by the Backstreet Boys. And I love that there's statistics for each one. I feel like I listened to all of these songs a lot more than, 8 or 9 times. Childhood Eyes by Yellow Card, a favorite from the last 2 years. Another Relapse by 3 Days Grace. Just Want You to Know by the Backstreet Boys. FCP Remix by the Fall of Troy, which I was just listening to yesterday. There's, again, Daughtry, Shock to the System. Again, I listened to them so much with the 2 EPs that they dropped last year, but for some reason, they get the short end of the stick when it comes to my Spotify Wrapped. But I guess it's cool they're included in some way. There's the Phineas and Ferb theme song, yeah. One of Us is the Killer by the Dillinger Escape Plan. That's a cool addition. Hiding in the Light by Yellow Card, which was my top song of 2023, and I think was in my top 10 last year. Kind of sliding down to the bottom of the top 100, but still cool to see it included. Yeah, that is the top 100 in order this time, which is really cool. Which is great to see compared to just the top 10 being in order and then 11 through 100 just being a mishmash randomized order. So yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, this is the best Spotify Wrapped ever. Great step up from last year. But that's going to do it, guys. Let me know what your Spotify Wrapped is in the comments. Let me know what your top artists and songs were, and I'd love to hear about it. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.